Was it the kindergarten issue that is what got you sentenced to one of these concentration camps?
Yes, that is. Uh, After I got arrested, I found out something. Like as a Uyghur, I always think that yes, there is oppression before, and it has been going on, and I always think that there is a misunderstanding between the Uyghur people and the government. Like there is a misunderstanding. And when I got arrested, I found that they like made mistakes. They will release me in a few days. I have this idea that no, it will not happen. But the problem is after I got arrested, they accused me three things. One, you are CIA agent. Like accused me
Okay.
as a CIA agent. Yeah. And the second, separatist, because of yeah, they accused me as a CIA agent because of I was supported by Ford Foundation. When I had my master's degree in the US, I supported by Ford Foundation. I applied Ford Foundation's office in Beijing. It is a legal foundation in China at the time. Like we have more than 40 Ford fellows. Only four of us are Uyghur. Others are Han Chinese. They are a majority. I am minority. And if I selected by like CIA, what happened to other 36 Han Chinese? Because of they are Han Chinese, they are not selected by CIA. Yeah, I'll ask this question. And the number two, I was accused of being separatist. And the reason is the mother language issue is sensitive issue. It lead Bangladesh as an independent country. It's 1970s, 1971, I think. Like there is a demonstration in Dhaka, and the students want their mother language rights. And after that, Bangladesh became an independent country. They make this example that this issue is not simple like issue, and your hidden aim is to build a country for Uyghurs. I said, no, I just want to build a kindergarten for kids, not the country for Uyghurs.
My
Oh my
gosh.
God, it's a big concept, and it's for me, it's impossible to build a country for people like the guy like me have a kindergarten. And I said, no. And the third, overthrow the government.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, I think it's a big, like China is very big country, and if I can overthrow the Chinese government, and it's very like it's hard to imagine, and like yeah, this kind of accusation and like questioning is always about this, like why do you go to the United States, and who pick you up from the airport, and who is the first American you meet, and this kind of bullshit questions. Like actually, yeah, because like I went to the United States, I take the taxi and I go to school, and there's nobody except me, and like there's no CIE appointment, something like that. Just went to school and study, and then finish my degree and go back. That's the simple story. But in their imagination, I'm ideal enemy of the country, like to lead Uyghurs independent and the separatist movement, something like that. They want to prove this because of this like impossible proving. They tortured me, and like I said, yeah, you can kill me. You can kill me, but you cannot prove it because it's false imagination. I'm your enemy in your imagination, in not in the reality. You can electricize me, and you can torture me, and you can hang me, and you can beat me. It's okay, but the problem is there is no anything, any evidence. If I have, I will tell you. I will tell you because I want to have this life. Yeah, I want to live as a human being, and I want to live as a dignity. And why are you doing this? I don't have any evidence to tell you to prove that I am a separatist. This kindergarten is just a kindergarten for kids. And why I'm going to have this kindergarten? Because kindergarten, the kids are innocent. They are angel for me. I love kids, and I love my kids, and I love Uyghur kids, and I love every kids in the world. Why are you accusing this as a separatist?
I mean, this so perfectly sums up the Chinese Communist Party to me. Like, you try to start a kindergarten, they send you to a concentration camp.
For being part of the CIA. And then there's no way you can prove that you're not part of the CIA because they're convinced that you are part of the CIA.
Oh my gosh.
Abduweli, when you said earlier before you got arrested that you thought it was just a misunderstanding, like you thought that like the problems that were happening in Xinjiang were a misunderstanding, like what did you think that misunderstanding was?
Misunderstanding. I always like, because of I was a university professor, and I always think that because of Chinese government could not hire enough Uyghur experts who can speak Uyghur, who can understand Uyghur culture, and there is no enough experts, there is no enough study about Uyghur. So government's policy is like they implement the wrong policy. They produce the wrong policy. If like government understand enough Uyghur, if we have enough Uyghur experts, if like for us as a Uyghur scholar, if we can tell real Uyghur problem to the government and provide some solution, and government will listen to us. This is my naive idea as a scholar, because I live in Chinese provinces. We have done in Chinese provinces. Like for example, that I surveyed the Uyghur Muslim in Lanzhou. We solved some problem after our study, and we provided to the government officials, and the problem solved. And like in my imagination, after I go back to my hometown Urumqi, and I can solve the problem as I did in Lanzhou, is Chinese problem, because I have done this in Lanzhou. And but after I come back, it like China said like our Uyghur hometown is a part of China, but they implement different policy. They implement the law with different way, treat people with different way. And I think this is the misunderstanding, because of like Chinese government made mistakes, are making mistakes, because of there is no enough study on Uyghur. There is no enough experts to explain what's happening. This is my imagination. This is my feeling before. Yeah.
You know, I've heard that from a lot of different Chinese dissidents. The idea that like, oh, there must be some kind of misunderstanding. This can't possibly be what's happening. And then
it is what's happening.
It is what's happening.
Yeah.